it will probably go to trial because I don't think Trump's going to get a fair hearing in New York when you have the Democrat party machine picking these local Manhattan trial judges, and we haven't had a Republican governor in New York in 17 years. And so there's no chance he's going to get a fair appeal. So yes, this is going to go to trial. And when you have a 95% jury pool that hates Donald Trump, you know,
what is your evidence for that? What is your evidence that 95% hate Donald Trump? You're throwing a lot of stuff out there, and I just am wondering what exactly you have specifically to back up your claims.
So we know that the Manhattan DA took $1 million in campaign support from two different PACs, not just one, two different PACs to support his campaign. So $1 million from George Soros. We know that this case was dead. It got
Hold on, it wasn't $1 million. Hold on, George Soros gave $1 million to a progressive PAC. That progressive PAC gave $500,000 to Alvin Bragg. None of it was earmarked for Bragg. George Soros' reps say that they had never communicated. There was nothing of the sort. But go ahead.
That's the first one. There's also a second PAC, the New York PAC. You're talking. There are two different PACs. So
why are you defending George Soros?
Take a look at that when you're fact checking me. But so you have this Soros-funded DA bringing these bogus political charges, and you have a judge on this case who donated to Trump's political opponent, Joe Biden. So you tell me if that looks like a fair
process. Why did Joe Tacopina say that if the judge wasn't biased, he wasn't concerned about that? Why did he say that then? Are you saying he was wrong?
Well, I don't know. I'm not Trump's lawyer. I don't have to go stand in front of this judge every day. Maybe Joe understands that this judge is not going to move the venue here. He's not going to recuse from the case. He's going to have to live with this judge who donated to Joe Biden's campaign, so he doesn't want to anger him.
All right, we're
but for recusal, that's not the standard. The standard is appearance of bias. There is an appearance of bias when this judge donated to Joe Biden, President Trump's political opponent.
But do you think that justifies Trump, to his millions of fervent, devout followers, targeting the judge? I know we're kind of circling back and we do have to end this soon. I'm just wondering, is that what you're implying, that then justifies Trump targeting the judge publicly?
Justify speaking out. You don't think Trump is allowed to speak out publicly?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. He said
so
he
can't criticize the. Well, I think I think you have to look at the history of this judge with Trump and prior lawsuits. I understand. Wasn't this the judge who sent President Trump's 75-year-old accountant to Rikers Island? I mean, there's a history here that Trump is referring to.
And we should note that Michael Bloomberg, when he was a Republican, first appointed this judge, later on a Democratic governor. And we're actually going to speak to a retired judge later in the show to talk about all this. But Mike Davis, really good to have you on and to hear your